Okay, so I was wrong. Maybe I even lied a little bit. I'm back here. We're doing preseason coverage, apparently. It's the second week. Browns taking on the Falcons tonight. If you're a Falcons fan and you stumbled upon this, sorry, it's probably not the video for you. Packer fans were a little upset last week. At least one guy was. He was like, what the fuck, man? You didn't say a single thing about the Packers. You didn't even give the score. I'm like, dude, are you really getting your Packers preseason coverage here on YouTube from some dude? It's a Browns fan. Apparently he was. So 24-13, Falcons victory. Freeman with a nice touchdown. I don't even really know what else. Julio Jones had a 20-yard reception. Still gets sick to my stomach every time I think of Julio Jones. Could have, should have been a Brown, but he's not. Just went on building a Hall of Fame career with the Falcons. That's all right. Didn't need him anyhow. So, RG3 getting it done tonight. Another 50-yard touchdown pass to Terrell Pryor. That seems to be the hookup. You know, he drops back, he lets it fly, and Terrell runs and gets it. I like that. You know, no Coleman and Gordon in there right now, but with those two guys out, Terrell Pryor taking the reins as the number one wide receiver right here in the preseason. Might be nice to get him and Gordon lined up on each outside, sticking Coleman in there in the slot perhaps. So anyhow, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Joe Thomas also out tonight. It was somewhat competitive when it was starters on starters. Browns up 13-10 at half. They missed an extra point, though. That was tonight's screw up on special teams. That Mostert guy, you know, Muff Boy from last week. Mostert, what the hell's his name? Muff Boy. We're sticking with Muff Boy. Muff Boy made a nice play tonight on defensive special teams. You know, if he's got that in him, you know, maybe I can put up with one Muff in the preseason. They had Gilbert back there return to kick tonight. They used, I believe, Gabriel even on a punt return. So that's a possibility Gabriel could stick around there if he's going to return punts. 13-10 at half, but then that was the last of the good thing. You know, the Falcons come out, take a 17-13 lead, end up winning at 24-13. Not a whole lot going on there. You know, in the second half, Nassib, though, coming in with another big play. You know, I don't know. Wasn't too sure what to think of Nassib. Carl Nassib, guy out of Penn State. You know, they used the word overachiever tonight on the telecast, talking about him in college. So, you know, they like to draft. It appeared this last draft, you know, they were looking for guys that were productive in college. And, you know, I don't know, it's the preseason. He probably wasn't in there against starters. Perhaps in there against guys that aren't even going to make the Falcons squad. But he's in there making plays now 2 weeks in a row. Mingo getting in there late in the game. You know, I'm worried about Mingo. Know what's going on, man. I was all fired up when they drafted him a few years ago, but it might not be looking well. Higgins in there, rookie wide receiver. Man, Wookie. I'm having trouble tonight, man. Hold on. Hold up. No, this is horrible. Just a guy coughing off camera. This is going to be a great recap video. But maybe that'll clear up that lisp a little bit. You know, I got a little bit of a lisp every now and then. Takes a little medical marijuana. See, cleared up the lisp. Rookie. Not saying Wookie now. So the rookie wide receiver Higgins with a nice catch. And, you know, I don't know. Like I said, Pryor with the 50-yard bomb. That was nice. I'm happy with RG3 right now, though. He even broke off a couple of nice runs tonight. He's trying to stay in there in the pocket. One of them was a designed run, I believe. The other one he just took off. Still having some troubles on third down. Still with the special teams and miss extra points tonight. Andy Lee is not a problem on special teams, averaging over 55 yards a punt tonight on 5 punts. All right, man, we got a powerful punter. I like it. All right. That's it. You got to start somewhere, you know. The field position's a big part of football. So we got the punter. Now we need to take care of the kicker and the returning part, and we're all set on special teams. I don't know about the defense, though. Maybe the starting 11 on each side of the ball aren't bad, but boy, I think depth's going to be a problem. That's what you started to see there in the third and fourth quarters. As backups and third stringers start coming in the game, then that's when the Browns separate themselves in a bad way. You know, when you hear the term separate themselves, normally that's a positive. In this case, so if they can stay healthy, the 22 guys that are out there, you know, all right, I'm not feeling too hateful about the season. Next preseason game, hopefully we'll get to see the starters a little more. Hopefully we'll get to see Coleman in there, see what this guy's all about. See, you know, he's a practice warrior. See you in a game, man. See you in a game. All right, this is F Zappa 20. Browns preseason coverage. I'm all fired up, man. All it took was one little hit. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Damn, hit you with a combination. Boom!